Even if I acknowledged it, what happened today was too much for me to handle. Oh, baby. Don't look at me with those big eyes of yours. Orlok was watching me worriedly, seeing me fall silent.
さっきはごめんなさい。ダンペを殺せなくて。
I wouldn't want you to kill him. I don't want you to kill at all.
本当はあの場で殺しておかないとダメだった。ダンテがいなくなればあなたが安全に過ごせる可能性が上がったのに。
Excuse me. Orlok was truly regretting it and repenting from the bottom of his heart. That was apparent to me, but it's more or less the same. He says he kills only when necessary. I'm going to go with, shit. I'll go with next time, just run. Next time, can we just run? Or next time, can we run instead of fight?
逃げる。戦わないで。
Yes. Seeing what happened back there, I knew full well that it wasn't easy to run. Even so, violence hurts both those who suffer it and those who inflict it. Okay, Lily, got that prophetic word. Orlok looked thoroughly confused. He wasn't saying a word. What do you think, Orlok?
よくわからない。そういう考え方したことなくて。
His eyes were telling me that he wasn't sure what to say, but
俺のことを心配してくれてる。
Yes. Yes, of course. Orlok gave a sigh hearing my words. His confused expression went away.
ありがとう。
You're welcome.
俺なんかにも気を配ってくれて。本当に。
Oh, heaven
あ
help.
なたは優しい。
Oh. Heaven help us if I actually like you and I want to fall in love with you. Oh no, I'm just very kind. God damn it. Orlok closed his eyes, then apologized to me again.
今日怖かったと思う。だから改めてごめんなさい。あなたは戦いに慣れてないのに危険にさらしてしまった。
I'm still kind of shook it over Nicola.
俺がいればあなたのことは守れると思ってたけど、銃で狙われるなんて初めてだろうし、怪我はなくても怖かったと思う。
It was beyond scary, but the image of Signor Francesca stabbed and bleeding crossed my mind. Next came the memory of people running in fear. I could recall what happened vividly, which made it hard for me to breathe. I saw someone's life about to be taken. That was much scarier than being in danger myself. Orlok didn't say a word. It looked like he was thinking about something. After a brief pause, he looked up at me and spoke.
誰かが傷つくのはあなたにとって良くないこと。
Yes. I don't want to get hurt, but I also don't want others to get hurt either. And I also don't want to see you hurting others.
俺が
He had a bewildered look on his face. Seeing his expression made me realize something that had been bothering me for a while. Both Orlok and I think differently in terms of what life is. We were both followers of the church, yet our beliefs were starkly different. I despaired at realizing it and knowing that it may be hard for him to see things my way. Even so, I want Orlok to understand me better. Orlok? One other thing came to mind. It seemed like Dante was strangely focused on you today. Is there something going on between you two?
ファルツォーネにとってお前は絶対に始末しなければならない存在だ。お前さえいなければ俺たちはファルツォーネは
He seemed to imply that there was something that happened before the attack on the Lao Shu.
それは俺にも確信はないけどもし
Oh, whoops. Oh, maybe, yeah, I meant to do that. Orlok suddenly closed his mouth. He seemed hesitant to finish his sentence. He shook his head a bit, then opened his mouth again to continue.
俺がファルツォーネより先にあなたを連れて行ったから
No.
ファルツォーネのメンツを潰されたことを怒ってるんじゃないかって思う
Oh no. I don't think he might not remember, or he's just flat out lying. Family name. That did seem to make sense. They put honor first and foremost in their lives.
ファルツォーネは勘違いしてる自分たちこそこのブルローネの正当な守護者だって
That sounded odd. The Mafia being guardians? Or maybe that was simply Orlok's way of explaining things.
だから芸家の信託が見出したあなたを手に入れたかったのかも
But what I find sus of the Falzones not telling me what the deal is, doesn't make me feel any better if I were to go with them. So.
もしくは消してしまうかそのために邪魔な俺から消そうとしたのかも
If the Falzone family seriously thinks that Orlok and I defiled their family name, they will probably continue hunting us with all their might.
ヤンに話をする必要がある今日あったことを伝えないと
He lived! I hope? It feels almost like I'm sinking in mud. I can't open my eyes. He lived! Oh my gosh. I felt pain in my chest as I regained consciousness. I squirmed, trying to find a position that would make the pain go away, but my body wouldn't move. I couldn't seem to wake myself up, or even move my fingers. What the hell? I somehow got my eyes to open, but everything was so blurry.
僕は死ぬんだな
Is this beforehand? I only now realize what was happening. I felt like someone was nearby. I tried my best to focus through the pain. I see.
Dante.
Dante was looking at me with an expression on his face I had never seen before. It almost looked like as if he was going to cry.
Dante が泣くのを見たのなんて、彼の親が死んだ時くらい
Is
だ。
he really gonna die? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
僕が死んでも泣くんだろうか。
I did my best to lift my right hand.
ニコラ。
Dante spoke my name. I took his hand tightly with whatever remaining strength I had.
僕が死ねば、ダンテは一人でこの組織を、この家族を守らなければならない。
No. The last thing I wanted for Dante to carry such a burden. The last thing I wanted was for Dante to carry such a burden alone, but
こうなってしまったらもう、僕がダンテに言ってやれることは一つしかない。
I hoped that Dante wouldn't break after my departure. I spoke my last words to him. No. Shit.
ダンテ、君はワルツォーネのカポだ。絶対に負ける。
I wish my stomach would shut the hell up. I ate. Dante was looking straight at me.
違う。あの男は必ず仕留める。
I squinted as I let out my last breath. I wished that he would stay strong.
どうか僕がいなくなってもこの過酷な世界を生き抜けるように。
The pain began to subside. My strength slowly ebbed. I slowly, ever so slowly, closed my eyes. Fuck.
あなたが落ち着いたら行こう。
Okay. Pushing down my heavy feelings, I reluctantly nodded back. Oh, y'all. People were already sitting at the tables by the time we arrived. Aside from Gang, the other Lao Shu men were there too.
やん、報告がある。
Yang narrowed his eyes and tilted his head in anticipation.
なんだ、言ってみろ。
今日、教会からの帰り道でファルツォーネの襲撃を受けた。こちらから彼女を奪おうとファルツォーネは焦ってるらしい。
なるほど。おそらく同時刻だろうが、教会もファルツォーネの襲撃を受けている。交戦の連絡を受けて増援を送った。
Fighting at the church? clasp my hands together in prayer, hearing the dreadful news. Please be safe.
それで怪我はなかったのか?
Aw, do you actually care? Yang wasn't looking at Orlok. He was looking at me now. I was surprised to hear him ask such a question. Girl, me too. I'm fine. Orlok did his best to protect me from harm.
そうか。向こうの目的はお前だからな。無事で何よりだ。
But thinking back on what Dante said, it seemed like he was after Orlok, not me. I decided not to say that to Yang. I still don't trust Yang. If I say anything to him, it could put Orlok at a disadvantage. Maybe my concern toward Orlok was unwarranted. But I knew Orlok was doing his very best to try and protect me. There was no way I would do anything to put him in a predicament.
パルツォーネのアンダーボスニコラ・フランチェスカを殺した。
Of course he's happy about that. Yang grinned widely with interest. Shut up, little brat.
オルロックのこと、ちょっと見直したよ。やるときはやるんだね。
The twins continued praising Orlok, who wasn't showing any expression.
正確にはニコラ・フランチェスカの死亡までは確認できてないけど、でもあの怪我なら死ぬのは確実。奇跡でも起きない限り無理。
Orlok coldly stated the facts without a change in tone.
火薬にかまけて町を私物化するファルツォーネに神の加護はない。だから奇跡は起きない。
Yikes.
そうか。それは見事な功績だな。もちろんファルツォーネ自身を仕留めるのが最上ではあるが、フランチェスカはなかなかに有能だ。これで彼女の安全もより確実なものになる。
Though Yang praised him, Orlok remained silent and expressionless. Unbelievable. Yang is praising him with a smile for killing someone.
報告は分かった。では、俺から一つ提案がある。
What? I could feel my expression turn grim. With what happened with his guards at the church, I doubt he'd say anything good.
ファルツォーネがそこまでお前に執着を見せているのなら、格好の作戦がある。
Yang's lifeless eyes looked at me.
神託の聖女が直接ブルローネの人々に語りかけ、彼らに新しい道を示せばいい。
A new path?
ファルツォーネを倒し、このブルローネを本来の持ち主、住民たちの手に取り戻す。
What? What Yang was saying was to rile up the citizens to take up arms against the Falzone.
これが 神のおぼし飯だとお前が言えば民衆は信じるだろう。
Yikes. My eyebrows are to the ceiling, y'all. What? Unlike Yang, I frowned. You want me to tell the people to fight?
表現が悪い。俺はあくまで平和のための使者になってくれと言っているだけだ。
There was no way I would do what he said. But I was also worried about what Yang would do if I refused. There's no telling how he'll react if things don't go his way. Oof. But I can't accept this order. I looked right at him with resolve. I can't do that. It's because okay, so this, I think it's like I'm rejecting Orlok, and this is like I'm still keeping what Orlok said to me as truth, but I can't deceive people. So I hope I'm guessing right. I can't deceive the people. I can't deceive the people, even if I were the person from the prophecy. A holy person wouldn't tell them to fight for a prophecy she didn't receive herself. Bishop Roseberg wasn't told to use such violent means, was he? Yep, that's what I figured. Orlok nodded. Hearing my words, it seemed he agreed that with what I was saying. It seemed he agreed with what I was saying.
彼女の言う通りだ。そんなことはできないし、させられない。
Okay, Orlok, sweetheart, we see each other. We see each other. Orlok was clearly on my side. I felt a rush of relief.
これからゲイカや彼女が新たな信託を授かる可能性は十分にあると思う。
And another thing, fuck you, Yang, trying to spin the prophecy to fit your narrative. Woo, he's a good instigator.
でも、偽りの信託を告げさせるなんていけない。神の名を語るのは大罪。決して許されない。
なるほど、言い分は分かった。
He's like, damn, foiled. He must have expected us to refuse. He calmly accepted my reasoning. I would have been crazy if, like, the other choices. That's why I'm doing an alt route.
なら今の提案はなしとしよう。代わりにロズベルグ教が受けた信託をより広めていく。
Excuse me. What are you talking about?
ロズベルグ教は教会に住む金の神の娘こそ悪しき者たちの争いを終わらせるものだと。マフィアによる抗争を終焉に導くものになるだろうとそう言っていたな。これは間違いのない信託だろう。
I recalled the prophecy I was told back when Orlok abducted me.
あのお方は神の声を聞いたんです。神の家に暮らす金の神を持つ娘こそ悪しき者たちの争いを終わらせる。すなわちマフィアによる抗争を終焉に導くものになるだろうと そう神はおっしゃったと。
ではロズベルグ教の神託を信じるなら、神託の聖女を襲った連中、つまりファルツオーネを放置していいはずがない、そう人々に訴えるべきではないか。
But Yang was twisting words to try and turn things his way.
それは嘘は言ってないから町の人を騙すわけじゃない。
No.
ブルローネはファルツォーネに支配されるべきじゃない。神もそう望んでるはず。でも俺は賛成できない。
Because my words got to you?
ゲイカはそもそも信託を公にする許可をまだ出してない。
That's true.
それにそんなことをすれば彼女の身に危険が及ぶ可能性が高い。ファルツォーネは絶対に黙ってないし、彼らにとって彼女はますます邪魔な存在になる。
Damn, it is cold. Dante mentioned that he has no reason to harm me. But after what happened today, I felt a shiver run down my spine. There was no telling what would happen now. In fact, his men fired at me right after Nicola Francesca fell.
彼女は大切な存在だから矢面に立たせるような真似は絶対にできない。
Orlok's countenance was severe as he denounced Yang's suggestion.
大体彼女のことが町中に知られてしまったのはラオ州の人間の不屈な言動のせい。俺は今は徹底して彼女を隠すべきかもしれないって思う。
隠す？教会に行くのも禁じるのか？随分とかわいそうなことをする。
Yang, come on, we not saying that. Yang spoke words of pity to me, but his smile said otherwise.
それでも彼女の安全には変えられない。
Well, I hope y'all can hear me, cause like I got my cover on, and it is cold.
ゲイカはブルローネの構想の終焉を望んでる。彼女の安全、彼女の保護も。
Yang narrowed his eyes in glee. Seeing that we could not be persuaded, he came from a different angle.
ではロズベルグ教が望んでいるとしても神が望んでいないとすれば？
What does he mean?
ロズベルグ教が言うには神託の聖女はまだブルローネを出てはいけないらしいな。一体どういうことなのか。こんな危険な町にとどまれとは。
それは神託は彼女はまだこの町から動くべきではないと。
この地で平和のために死ねと神は仰せになっているのかもしれん。
Lord have mercy, Yang. You reaching.
無垢な乙女が一人犠牲になれば人々の心は動くだろう。この町の状況を変えねばならんと思うはずだ。聖人の多くは死んで名を残してきた。その娘も神の身元に招かれているのかもしれんな。
Yang was out of his mind, but what he said was not inconsistent with the church's teachings. Orlok could not hide his irritation. You seem very familiar with the history of the church. I didn't expect that from you.
業に入りては業に従えと言うだろう。イタリアでも似たような言葉があると聞いたが。
Indeed, I have. He's a lot more educated than I thought.
でも聖人に選ばれるのには審査がある。だからもしそんなことになっても、そう簡単に聖人になれるものじゃない。
Yang shrugged at Orlok's somewhat irrelevant words.
やれやれ。俺がここまであれこれと多様なシナリオを提案してやったというのに。どれもこれも嫌か。わがままも大概にしろ。
そんなこと言われても無理。
ではまた少し趣旨を変えるか。
Unexpectedly, he pulled me toward him.
いや、何を。
Obviously, it ain't something good if that music comes on.
動くなよ、オルロック。このまま首を折ることもできる。
Yang had his hand around my neck. Hey, I ain't into that shit, honey. Come on, man, don't be silly. I shook in fear, sensing the seriousness of his grip.
神を信じない愚かなラオ州の首領が信託の示した女を殺した。そうなれば信心深い町の連中はどう思う？
どうって今町の連中はラオ州のこと神に選ばれた組織だって思い始めてるよね。
だってうちには聖女様がいるしね。今回うちを攻撃したファルツォーネに不満を覚えるやつも出てくるはずだよ。
If the saint is killed, the people will turn on the Lao Shu.
正解だ。やはりラオ州は神をも恐れぬ非道の組織として憎まれるだろう。
So what you saying? Hand me over to the Falzone so that they would kill me?
そしてお前は悲劇の乙女になる。哀れまれ、痛まれ、伝説になる。そうなれば人間は信仰に救いを求める。ロズベルグ教が都合のいい作り話でこの町を丸め込みやすい状況が整うわけだ。
Yang, you fucking better not. You prick.
作り話。
Yang's words took Orlok by surprise. He began to shake.
何を言ってる。映画が人々を丸め込むって。
信託だろうが何だろうが神の名のもとに虚言を弄し人々を騙すことはたやすい。
As much as I'm hating Yang right now, he does have a point. And even though I'm playing this like I'm like a full believer or whatnot, Roseburg could be full of BS, you know what I'm saying? He could be pulling our legs in terms of this prophecy.
何より目に見える敵がいれば 話はより簡単になるものだ。
He's not wrong.
ロズベルグ卿のために俺がその敵になってやってもいいか？
Oh, Lily.
何を言ってるのか理解できない。何一つ意味がわからない。
Oh my god. He sounds like he's crying. Orlok was clearly upset. He looked like a confused child.
陛下が人々を騙すなんてありえない。
You don't know that.
それにヤンにとっても人々の敵に回る利点はないはず。
Yeah, but his demeanor, you know, it's a bit concerning.
ヤンの行動には矛盾しかない。
Yang wasn't flinching. Shit. Yang wasn't flinching a bit as he watched the exasperated Orlok mutter to himself.
矛盾していようが面白ければ構わん。敵は強ければ強いほどいい。ファルツォーネよりロズベルグを峡谷を、何よりオルロック、お前を敵に回した方が面白いかもしれん。
No! Yang, what is your problem? Oh my god, this guy!
さあどうだ？お前たちは今俺に試されている。
Well, can you test him without having your hand over my throat? He's truly mad. I couldn't comprehend what was going through his mind. His grip didn't loosen a single bit. I imagine it wouldn't. If what he said was all true, then he may be serious about killing me. What should I do? Yeah, first choice. Just stand there and let him do it. You're kidding me. Run. I couldn't bear listening to the conversation like this. Run! Orlok can save me if I find a way to make an opening. I was gonna say something, but I was like, dang, this music slaps, y'all. Let me go! I wriggled with all my might to try and free myself from Yang's grip.
やかましいな。
Oh, wait, did I pick the wrong thing? He sounded annoyed, but I could suddenly... He sounded annoyed, but I could... I'm leaving out suddenly. He sounded annoyed, but suddenly I could feel his grip loosen. I hurriedly ran toward Orlok so that... Oh my god! Huh? Oh god, I hit the wrong thing. Brats! Oh, the brats! They killed me! You stupid brat! Oh, whoops.
僕たちはヤンの手足だからね。ヤンがその気なら僕たちが殺すよ。
What? I gotta be compliant? I couldn't move anymore. I crumpled to the ground.
バカな女だ。
Wow, that was great. I heard Yang's voice and my life came to an end. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, how about that? That was the wrong choice. Alright, so we're back to square one, y'all. We're going to be compliant. Yang is dead serious. Emphasis on the dead. Depending on what we say, he'll probably kill me right here and now. I better not fight him for now. Even if I wanted to, I was too frightened to move. I sense Yang smiling behind me.
静かだな。賢明だが面白くはない。
Because you like killing, you freak. It seemed Orlok couldn't make his move either. I need to say something. If I don't, he may kill me outright. His first suggestion was to deceive the people, the other was to kill me. Maybe I could suggest something else. But what? After some thought, yeah, we're gonna save here. This is some horse shit of the highest degree. Of the highest quality, y'all. Well, I don't want to be used. That's bullshit. I want you to hear me out.
いいだろう。聖女様はどうしたい?
He joyfully replied in a playful tone. I calmed myself and took a deep... there's no deep. I took a breath. I don't want to be used by you. I also don't want to deceive the people. I still can't fathom how I could possibly be this holy person everyone thinks I am. So there's no way I can convince others to listen to me on false authority.
お、それは意外だな。
Ooh. Yang's smile widened. It seemed like I had his attention.
お前は教会で育った。今は四六時中、オルロックと共に行動している。てっきりロズベルグの信託を頭から信じ込んでいるのだと思っていたが。
I tried my best to steady my trembling voice. My being with Orlok has nothing to do with the prophecy. It's just that he's the person I trust the most now.
それはそうだね。うちの構成員に善人はいないもん。
Apparently not. Y'all brats killed me.
特にヤンとか絶対信じちゃダメだよね。
Well, thank you for confirming my suspicions.
黙っていろ。まだ聖女様のお話が途中で。
I hesitantly continued. I don't want to die yet. I haven't done anything worthy of becoming a saint. I am a normal person, not a legend, which is why I'm scared of dying. I took a deep breath after expressing my honest feelings.
なるほどな。
I heard Yang chuckling near me. He then removed his hand from my neck. Well, that was easy.
リリー、大丈夫?
Oh God, I thought the kids were gonna kill me again. I'm about to say Orlok. Orlok quickly came to me and held me up by the shoulders. Yes, I'm fine. I couldn't get myself to stand up straight. My legs were shaking with fear. Orlok supported me firmly so that I wouldn't fall to my knees.
いや、彼女に対して 今みたいな乱暴な真似は慎むべき。
Orlok glared intensely at Yang, but it didn't seem to faze him.
聖女様の意見は分かったが、当然ラオシュウがその通りに動いてやる義理などない。何をすべきかはこちらで決める。お前たちはおとなしくしていろ。
行こ
う。Orlok glared again at Yang. Okay. With Orlok helping me walk straight, we somehow made it out alive. Woo, child.
あいつらヤンの脅しにビビってましたね。
脅し？何のことだ？
That was a promise or something.
え？何のって？え？あれ？本気で？
Sorry if my chewing comes through the mic. I'll mute myself when I need to chew. The smiles from the men were wiped clear from their faces.
好機は与えてやった。多少は楽しませてくれるといいが。
I believe I said that line.
ヤンは悪魔だ。
Orlok was very tense. His guard still up about that. His guard still up after our encounter with Yang.
あんなことが言えるなんて神をも恐れてない証拠だ。神の存在を、神の加護を全く信じてない。
Right. He was serious back there. I was sure Yang would have killed me if I hadn't reacted how he wanted me to.
さっきは本物だった。
And y'all be wanting my reaction on Yang. Y'all got a type. Y'all got a type where y'all like the crazy men, the violent crazy men. Child.
あなたが冷静に応じてくれてよかった。
Go Lily, go Lily. So I'm pretty sure internally she was a mess. Just the thought of my life at stake was giving me the chills.
ヤンは自分が恨まれることはもちろん、ラオ州が滅ぶことも恐れてなかった。もしかしたら自分が死ぬことさえどうだっていいのかも。
Perhaps.
そうとしか思えない。リリー、俺何か変なこと言った？
Well, no, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm remembering what happened and it's scaring me. How could I forget what happened? I felt Yang's fingers wrapped around my neck. Fear descended upon me, realizing how close I was to death.
ごめんなさい。俺が間違ってた。
Orlok hurriedly held my hand with both of his and squeezed it tightly. Aww. Orlok?
今まで俺たちは陛下の指示でラオ州にとどまってたけど、陛下はヤンという人間をよく知らない。
Yeah, I bet.
あんな人間がこの世にいるなんて経過だって思いもしなかったと思う。
With a strong resolve in his eyes, Orlok spoke to me boldly.
リリー、今すぐここを離れよう。
Yes, let's. I'm down. Huh? Girl, ain't no huh. Fucking get up and leave.
あなたをヤンの近くに置いておけない。
Oh, Orlok, thank you. I'd love to leave if I can, but those thugs are at the church. Oh yeah, and they'll come after us. The Lao Shu will come after us. The Falzone family is looking for us too. So what, we stand with the Viscontis?
大丈夫。もし見つかっても、俺はあなたを守って逃げ切る自信がある。
Orlok. His words came from the bottom of his heart. I knew it wasn't all talk, as he had more than enough power to make that happen. His previous battles have proven that.
ただ、
Seeing that I wasn't responding, Orlok hesitantly began to speak.
もちろん俺も好き好んで人を傷つけたいわけじゃない。あなたがそういうことを嫌うのは知ってる。神も望んでないと思う。
If there is a way that finds a resolution without harming anyone, that would be best. Orlok's strength was very reassuring, but relying on him meant that he would have to fight again. I want to avoid as much conflict as possible. In any case, I didn't want to remain here any longer. Orlok must have sensed what was going on through my mind, or what was going through my mind.
動くなら早い方がいい。今夜は月が隠れてる。闇に紛れて抜け出そう。後で迎えに来るから、あなたは外に出る用意をして待ってて。
Okay. I nodded in agreement. I could feel my heart beating rapidly. It was late at night. We made our escape surprisingly easy from the Lao Shu headquarters. Orlok led me through the silent Valeno streets.
多分気づかれてない。でも念のためもう少し先で裏路地に入ろう。
Okay. Something didn't feel right. I turned around to look back at the Lao Shu's headquarters.
大丈夫。追っ手の気配はない。隠れてるわけじゃなくて、本当にこの辺りには誰もいない。
Perhaps because it was late at night. Come to think of it, we hadn't necessarily been watched constantly before. Even so, it was too quiet. I didn't hear a single soul around.
あなたの考えてることはわかる。
Mm.
あまりにも簡単に運びすぎてる。
Mm-hmm.
あんなことがあった直後なのに不自然なくらいいつも通りだった。部屋でおとなしくしてろって言いながら全く見張りをつけないなんて俺も予想外だったけど。
Go. Oh god, he's on the rooftop. Fuck.
久々にあいつらと顔を合わせるか。 あれだけ煽っておいたのだから誰も彼もが動き出す頃合いだろう。事実すでにファルツォーネは動いた。しかしオルロックは予想以上の成果を上げてくれたな。フランチェスカと遊んでもみたかったが、どちらにしろこんなところで死ぬ程度の男に用はない。
Asshole. While enjoying the night breeze, I look forward to the future. All I ask is to be entertained. Freak. I wonder if they're letting us run. Yes.
まさかそんなはずない。
Orlok's sunken tone betrayed what he might that he might not believe what he was saying. Ooh, what is this? We quickly made our way out of Venleno, reaching Creta before the sun rose. The hell is this? Oh, thank you for asking that. What is this place? I looked around the room where Orlok brought us. It was a very empty and uninhabited room.
ここは俺が確保してた隠れ家。
Okay. Orlok answered my question while getting the fire started in the fireplace.
俺はブルローネで情報屋として生活してたから、その活動拠点として生活にここを使ってた。
Baby, where's your bed? What the fuck? You were an informant? Come to think of it, Lan and Faye did mention it before.
俺は使徒としてブルローネの動向に詳しくなる必要があったから。それにこの職業ならマフィアの懐にも入りやすい。
True, true. But why here in Creta?
クレタはブルローネの外から来る人が住みやすい場所だから、自然と人の出入りも多くなる。俺も入り込みやすかった。
Fair game.
ここもしばらくは見つからないはず。
For now. I understood it was impossible to hide oneself completely from the Mafia. Just thinking that they would find us in one day, or just thinking that they would find us one day, was making my stomach churn.
よし、できた。
Ooh. A dim fire lit the room. The relentless chill of the night was being pushed back to the darkened corners. I felt a bit of warmth in the air now, which was rather calming.
リリー、聞いてほしいことがある。
What's good, sweetheart? Speaking my name, he knelt in front of me like he did before. What is it?
俺は俺のすべてをあなたに捧げるつもり。
What?
あなたに誓う。
His voice and his eyes showed how serious he was about it. I was surprised by his sudden promise, but I didn't want to waste his heartfelt approach. I chose my words carefully. Oh, God. Oh, okay. When you say your very self, Does that also mean your life? Orlok nodded. No!
ラオシュウの元を離れることになったけど、あの組織の手を借りなくても俺は必ずあなたを守ってみせる。それがこの町の人々のためになると思う。
Orlok. His pure eyes stared intently at me. But Orlok is only protecting me because I look right back at him. I'm not special at all. I highly doubt I have the power to stop the conflict among the families here. I really don't think I'm worth your life.
そんなことない。あなたはヤンに対しても実感がないって言ってたけど、ゲイカが受けた信託は絶対だから、あなたは特別な存在。
I'm with Yang, and like my thoughts earlier that you can't just dive headfirst into a prophet's sayings. You know, despite you being very devout in church, Bishop Roseberg is human. So, you know, he may use God. Unfortunately, this is true with today's, some of today's religious leaders, that they use God for a front to spin the narrative to go in favor of an ulterior motive. So, I don't like that Orlok is speaking so finite and resolute about the bishop's prophecy, which we don't even know if it's indeed wholesome.
あなたに自覚がなくても間違いない。ゲイカは素晴らしい人だから。
Orlok's eyes Orlok's eyes glimmered brightly as he boldly stated those words as fact. It seems like nothing I say will make Orlok change his way of thinking. Suddenly, I recalled what Yang said earlier.
正解だ。やはりラオシュウは神をも恐れぬ非道の組織として憎まれるだろう。そしてお前は悲劇の乙女になる。哀れまれ、痛まれ、伝説になる。そうなれば人間は信仰に救いを求める。ロズベルグ教が都合のいい作り話でこの町を丸め込みやすい状況が整うわけだ。
It seems like Yang doesn't believe in the prophecy from Bishop Roseberg. There was something I never shared with Orlok. I had my doubts about Bishop Roseberg the moment I discovered he was working with the Lao Shu, as well he should. Maybe it's just me, but even if Bishop Roseberg was respected by everyone, I never met him myself. I don't know him enough to dismiss the doubts in my mind.
リリー、そろそろ休んで。あなたも今日は疲れたと思う。だけど、ごめんなさい。この部屋は俺が一人で使ってたから。誰かを連れてくることになると思ってなくて、ベッドも置いてない。
Oof. I slept on the floor, and it ain't the best feeling in the world. No, baby, you need a bed. No bed? So where do you sleep?
俺普段は
Yeah, I
床で寝
figured.
てた。
No, you need to sleep on a bed. I knew Orlok didn't have much interest in food, but it seemed like he didn't also have much interest in general needs that most others cared about.
少し待ってて。何かあるかもしれない。
Orlok searched the room thoroughly, but he returned with a sad look on his face along with a single blanket in hand.
ごめんなさい。これくらいしか。クッションもあるけど、毛布もあまり綺麗じゃなくて。
Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm glad you found something. It's quite cold tonight after all. Where's yours?
俺は何もいらない。これくらいなら平気。慣れてる。
This route is just making me feel all sorts of bad, y'all. I can't even make